Good morning, good morning, good morning, Facebook family. Happy Wellness Wednesday. This is Andrea Stuckey, the founder of Live Life Loved. I'm coming to you this morning with your divorce devotion. The scripture today is coming from Psalms 147, verse 3. And the word says that God will heal the brokenhearted and he will bind up their wounds. God will heal the brokenhearted and bind up their wounds. On this Wellness Wednesday today, I am challenging you to pull out what I call your Wellness Divorce Toolbox. Your Wellness Divorce Toolbox. And let me tell you what that is. In that toolbox, you're going to have some putty. You're going to have some sandpaper. And you're going to have some paint. Okay, and we're going to use the analogy of when you have a wall that has a hole in it. Okay, my former husband and I used to renovate houses, so I'm very familiar with the construction process. When you have a huge hole that perhaps someone may have punched a hole in, or there's a hole in that wall, it goes very deep. And what I want you to do is imagine yourself having that hole like that wall. Now we can just put some tape on that wall and we can just pretend it's okay. Okay, but we know if somebody bumps into that huge hole, that paint tape or whatever is gonna, that hole is gonna come open again. But what I'm challenging you to do today is the hole being synonymous with your hurts, your losses, your wounds. I want you to look into that hole today and I want you to fill that hole. I want you to look into that hole, see what, reflect back on the hurt, reflect back on the pain. You have to do it. I want you to forgive others, forgive yourself, and I want you to own those portions of or part of that past relationship that were your issues. Own them. You can't go forward if you don't own it. Okay, so when we fill that hole, when we identify what that hole is, then we can begin to fix it. So once we identify that hole, we can begin to put the putty in. Okay, and that putty will be the good things, the affirmations. We can begin to look at our strengths. We can be able to look at our gifts and we can put it in that hole, okay? We can fill it up with that putty. And after that, sometimes when we fill that hole, it's a little rough on the edges, and that's okay. And now we can go and refine it with some sandpaper. We can smooth it out and bring it just as even as the surface of that wall is. We can just bring it and make it real smooth. And then finally, we can take the paint and we can paint it our favorite color for the whole world to see. So in your divorce toolbox on this Wellness Wednesday, your wellness toolbox, get your putty, get your sandpaper, and get your paint. So you can fix that hole. You can fix that wound that's in your life. You can fix it, paint it up, and you'll be able to move forward. Now, I know that many of you that are listening today may be in different stages of your journey. Okay, you may be in different stages of your journey, and perhaps you've gone past the initial loss, but you know there's some holes and things that you haven't fixed. And you may be running into areas to cover those holes. But that hole will always be there if it's not fixed. So I challenge you today on this Wellness Wednesday to pull out your wellness toolbox, that you begin to look into that hole and fix it. So the whole world can see how beautiful you are, how talented you are, and how much purpose you have in your life to give back. No matter what the situation or the circumstances on today, God is with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. I'm a living witness of that. I want you to be encouraged on this Wellness Wednesday. I just want you to walk in love. Know that you're loved. I love you all. I pray for you all daily. And I'm just believing that you're going to have a blessed and wonderful Wellness Wednesday. I love you so much. God bless you. And be sure to stay connected with me on livelifelove.com. We also have a private Facebook group, and that is Divorcee Liberation Group. You can go over there as well. You can also follow me on all platforms of social media. Live Life Loved, and that loved is spelled L-U-V-D, on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube as well. And I just want you to know, if you're not familiar with me, my name is Andrea Stuckey. I am the founder of Live Life Loved. I help women rebuild, redefine, and liberate their lives, especially following separation and divorce. I am your divorce liberator. Have a wonderful and blessed day.